Chief. Okay, let's get out of here.
Hello, how is everybody doing? So, first of all, my English isn't my first or main language, so please bear with me. Now, uh, what you're seeing now is it's a I don't know, a glitch. I don't think it's called an Easter egg, but this one is a glitch in which you launch yourself with a fusion coil. It has to be done in a specific way. I mean, you need to land like feet first on the top of the fusion coil. Also, obviously I watched this on a YouTube video, but I've noticed that like that, just like that, if the fusion coil crashes with something before hitting you, it like tumbles and it fucks it up because you need to land on the top of the fusion coil. Otherwise, you're just like picking it up with the grapple hook. So anyway, I changed the place I put the fusion coil. Here I'm just demonstrating where I'm at. I'm at the tower. In case you didn't know, this is where you pick up the I would have been your daddy skull. So this was a very successful launch. As you can see, you don't you don't usually die but by doing this, unless when you're landing you land outside the map. You can't die like going too high. It just gives you the prompt. So this is one way to get this skull. It's I don't know. It's fairly easy. You don't need any upgrades or anything. And yep. So let's talk about the other Easter egg that you can find up here. But yeah, that's the first thing. You can launch yourself with a coil. So anyway, staying here in the tower, also demonstrating where the fuck I'm at. You can see that if you remember Greg, you know the meme when Halo Infinite was announced. Greg was like a meme because the face wasn't finished. So now you can see here he's called Craig. Craig. I mean that was his original name, but everybody called him uh, Greg. Anyway, so he changed careers. He now is giving here a concert, like a rooftop concert. And I don't know why that stupid thing kept flying very high. I think it has something to do with the skull I have activated, the one that uh, makes the explosions very powerful. So it like shoots this stupid thing way too high in the air. So there's a name. There's a one of the top hits name. That stupid thing. One of the names of the top songs. It's called "When You Become a Meme." So in case you didn't know about Greg, you should look him up. But yeah, so here are some clips of me trying to do this, but the stupid thing kept flying off the tower. And yeah, that's it. Craig started a band, changed careers. He no longer wanted to be a warrior for the banished, so he just fucking started a band, I guess. Moving on to the next clip, next weird thing, Easter egg, whatever you wanna call it. So you can do this on any FOB. You just want to call anything and find a way to get on top of the pelican like really fast because it takes off really fast. And this is how I did it. You can find other ways, but anyway, you just go up to the cabin and press the button you have to get inside vehicles. And yeah, you can't control it, you can't shoot it, you can't do anything. It just takes off and it kills you. Like it gives you 10 seconds to return to the plate, but you just die. You just die at 8 seconds every time. But anyway, yeah, that's the Easter egg. It's stupid. The only thing you can do with it is die, but in case you wanna do it, there it is. Okay, so this Easter egg is the very first mission you play in the campaign, and I'm gonna fast forward, yeah, just so you don't watch unnecessarily. But anyway, here we have a very angry boy. I think he probably lost on CS:GO, so he's ripping apart the door of his room. Like, you rip the door and your mom comes in like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, so you keep moving forward. You have to pass this. That's two of the very big. That's three of the three big holograms. Then you get to this elevator thing, and yeah, this is basically a way to skip a lot of the campaign, and it's very useful for the next Easter egg that you're gonna see. But anyway, you just keep moving forward like normal. These are more normal levels, like in Halo used to be, like very linear. Anyway, you get to this room after passing those big three holograms, and you get to this hologram of the assault rifle. And yeah, the normal way is going through the door here on the left, like behind me, like, yep, this door. And you're gonna, all you have to do is go up to the door and punch it 3 times, and yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, you will like trigger the sequence where you have to run before the ship explodes. Obviously, spoiler alert. Anyway, and you keep moving forward. You will have no enemies here, and I'm sorry, and well, you're gonna have to run until up until this point where enemies spawn. This is the room where you're supposedly making the ship explode, and there are some enemies here that are T-posing. Like, you can shoot them and they will move, but they will T-pose again unless you get too close to them, or very close to them. But anyway, if you shoot them from a little farther, you can kill them. You don't have to. Actually, right when those grunts that are the first enemies you see spawn, when they spawn, you can start running backwards, right where you came through. Some weird thing happened with my with my grapple hook, but anyway. So this is where we just came from, the place we just glitched, and yeah, you just play like normal here. I mean, you can kill the enemies, but you don't have to. Like many escape sequences on Halo, you can just run. But anyway, after doing this, you will be practically done with the missions you have to do indoors, and you can go outside. This is the exact room where you just came from. Only now it's full with this blue stuff that kills you, probably grunt blood or something. Anyway, you jump on this elevator, and the mission keeps moving on, and you keep moving on to the next Easter egg. Okay, so this next one is like right after you are able to get inside the free world, to free roam and everything. Right after you finish the campaign, the first campaign missions. I don't know if there are 2 or 1. Anyway, after you do that, you will have to be very careful here, because if you jump inside the Pelican, I mean, if you want to clean the place of enemies before you do this, you can totally do it if you're playing like in Legendary or something. But just wait until you see what this is about, because if you're playing on Legendary, maybe you can use this to make your life a little bit easier. So if you remember, in Halo 2 there was a way to get the Scarab gun, you were able to like get on top of a very tall building, and there were a couple of ways to do it, but you can get a scarab gun. Here, if you get on top of these anti-air guns, or I don't know what the fuck they are, but anyway, you get the prompt on the second one, on the cannon on the right, to pick up something, and what you pick up is basically a gun that is like the gun of the Scorpion, the tank. And here I'm having some troubles, I don't know why, because I'm shooting, but I'm hitting the floor, even though I'm not even remotely close to the floor. I'm not crouching or something. Anyway, I started jumping and shooting, so I could actually shoot. I really don't know why I'm hitting the floor here. But anyway, you get this gun, and it is basically a gun. You don't lose it if you swap guns. You lose it if you swap guns with this gun in your hands and something in the floor. If you swap it, yeah. But if you just swap guns with the other one you have in your inventory, you don't lose it. So that's a very nice plus. So after you pick it up, here I'm using the normal rifle just so you can see you can switch guns. This one, the other one you can swap for anything on the floor, but the other one, if you do, you lose it. So you potentially could use this gun throughout the whole campaign, even in the closed rooms. So after you pick it up, you now can jump inside the Pelican and go your merry way. But keep in mind, you can't punch with this gun. How do you say this in English? I don't know. Well, anyway, you can't punch with this while wielding this weapon. So if you want to punch, you need to swap guns. Actually, now that I'm like watching the video and recording this, I don't think I tried to do the punch thing that you can do with the grapple hook, because I didn't have it upgraded enough yet. But yeah, safest way is if you want to punch something, just use your other weapon. Yeah, so this this is quite OP, but the thing with this is that you cannot do it if you don't do it before jumping on the Pelican. In after Cortana starts talking about all the FOBs, and all the points of interest and everything on the map. If you jump on the Pelican and move on to the next section, you can come back to this place. You can, I mean, go exactly where I picked up the tank gun, but you cannot use it. You cannot pick it up. It's not there. The prompt will not be there. So this is why I like put on the video first, a way to play the first part of the campaign very fast, because if you want to do this with the tank gun, you need to do it before you jump inside this Pelican. So just keep that in mind. And regarding this same Easter egg, if you can see my shadow, you can see like when you have the tank gun equipped, that's the word I was looking for, equipped. The shadow is broken, but when you have any other weapon, your shadow is normal. Anyway, I thought you might wanna know that. It was kind of weird. Okay, so this next one is another one of the missions that you cannot free roam. You have to do specific things. So this one is like in the elevator, where you have to go and pick up this this energy thing, this energy cell, or I don't know whatever the fuck it is. So here you can see a lot of these slabs with many different species of life forms, I guess. We have some grunts and humans and zealots, jackals, and down here with the jackals, I think those are jackals. You can see a squirrel. Squirrel. I don't know. I think this is a reference to something. I don't remember what exactly, but yeah. I haven't searched a lot more on other parts of the room, but yeah, here is a squirrel, and I'm struggling to get back up, but yeah, you can actually get back up and continue the campaign without having to restart or kill yourself. Okay, and finally this last one. I apologize because it has no sound. But I just started recording. This was during my normal playthrough. I started recording because this happened to me. I kind of struggled to get this ghost because there was an enemy on the minimap showing up, shooting at me, but it was invisible. So eventually I was able to like get inside the ghost. It is supposed to be a ghost, but anyway, when I was inside it, I was immortal. I couldn't be killed. Not explosions. The hunter couldn't hit me. Grenades, even explosions that were like electrical, that usually like stop your vehicle, prevent it from moving. I wasn't bothered by anything. I could shoot. I could move like a normal ghost. Ram people. As you can see, there are some sparks on the floor when my ghost like hits the well, collision with something. It collides with something like the floor, like the hunter. And when I jump down, even the ghost makes the sound like it's landing, and you can see the sparks where the ghost is like crashing. But when I'm outside it, I cannot like put something over it, even though I can walk on top of it, which was kind of strange. Uh, I couldn't grapple to it. That's why it took me some time to like kill the person that was shooting at me with an invisible immortal ghost. Anyway, this one is completely a glitch. I don't know if this one you can do yourself, like if there's a process you can follow or something you can do that can repeat this outcome. But yeah, basically here I'm just going out of this place to find more enemies to show you that I'm completely, well, I guess not there. So they shoot at me, but they know where I am, but they can't hit me, they can't damage me. I can crash onto them, but yeah, this one was pretty weird. Anyway, that's it for today. There are many things you can do on Halo Infinite that are very weird, very I actually ran to get that grenade to explode on me to know if I was even moved by the explosion, but no, even the explosion didn't push me or anything. With this one I did the same, and nope, nothing. But anyway, if I find more stuff, more interesting stuff, I will make a video. But I will for sure make a video on how to get all the skulls. The problem with that is that some are blocked behind the missions. You have to do the campaign normally. Uh, and because you cannot replay missions on Halo Infinite, well, you have to play through again to unlock those skulls, which is what I'm doing right now. But some are in free world, in free roam, in open world, whatever you wanna call it, so yeah, that makes life a little easier. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.